Good morning. It's Jeffrey Paul again, and it's with an inspiration I greet you this morning. An inspiration I hope will just motivate and inspire your day. Hey, listen, we've talked about a lot of things. We've talked about the fact that what's coming up is the end of the year, but what's coming after that will be the best year ever. I'm just proclaiming that for all of us. But it takes some steps, it takes some preparing and planning that's so important. One of the plannings I hope that you're planning to do is to take a little retreat time to really become clearly aware of what you need to do to get ready for the new year. Like my friend Brent, who just signed on, and Jim Wilkes, who's joined us as well this morning, the reality is that you've got to prepare yourself for the best year ever. And if you're going to be living in the best year ever, then you have to have a principle, one principle to prepare for the best year ever. And that is to ask yourself this question: what's the one thing that if you focused on it, truly focused on it this year, the rest of this year, the next 4 or 5 weeks remaining in this year, would have such an impact on 2017 that you'd set yourself up for success? I want you to ask yourself that question. I really do. I want you to ask yourself that question because it's so important that you are able to answer. What's the one thing that if you worked on, one project, one area of your health, one area of your life, that will really make a difference? What would that be? Then focus on it. Now, here is the challenge, and here is the how-to, and even here's the kind of cliff notes to this entire process. So you don't have to read all of the books that I've read, and you just take this one principle because it comes out of Exodus chapter 23. When God was moving the Israelites after 40 years of misery, 40 years of walking around the mountain over and over and over again, he finally gave them the opportunity and the instructions to go into the best year ever. The best year ever, over the Jordan River to the best year ever. But he gave these instructions, and I'm going to give them to us together. You're going to go with confidence, preparation, but the most important part is that you don't think you're going to accomplish it all in one day, 1 week, or even 1 year. He explained to them, if you think that way, if you try to accomplish too much too fast or too many things, you will fail on all of them, and the weeds and the wild animals of life will just gobble it all up. Have you been there? Have you been there where you've tried too many things and jumped from one thing to another and missed even completing one full project or one full event or one diet or one exercise program or one spiritual exercise, whatever it might be? So I'm challenging you today. This is getting you ready because we're going to be going into a study very, very soon in regards to how to set the new life plan for 2017 for your body, soul, spirit, career, relationships, all those elements tied together. But that's a lot. The most important part is that you and I today focus on the one thing. Take a minute, and here's where we go. Take a minute, take more than a minute. Take a few minutes and really focus on inventory. What is it you've really wanted all year and you've not accomplished? What is it all year long that you in 2016 have tried to achieve? Now, don't try to achieve it today, but at least focus that one area. So let's say that you're out there right now and you've been working diligently on the relationship of your career. Somebody else is out there with the wellness need. You know, you really need to get healthy. You need to get nutrition. You need to get an exercise program. There's others that are out there that you're dabbling in spirituality, but you're just dabbling and you really want to dwell into it deeper. We need to find the one thing that if you focus on will make all the rest of the things better. Are you following me? Because so often we're doing too many things. So here's your challenge today. Do your inventory. Do your inventory. Get ready for a successful new year, but get ready to learn how to do one thing really well that will make the difference in the other areas of our life. So many times, it's not a lot of things that are causing us stumbling blocks and a lot of things that are causing us difficulties and a lot of things that are slamming doors in our faces. It's generally one thing that is constantly needing to be just focused on. So I want you to do your own personal inventory today. I know this is hard. I know. I can already hear you saying that. I don't even see the commentaries. I know you're saying that. Jeff, that's so hard to have to do a focus, an internal, reflective focus. But do it with the power of the Spirit within you. Go within yourself. Take an inventory. Go for a walk. Do whatever's necessary to really take inventory. What's the one thing, one area of your life that needs the most focus right now? Then focus on it. It doesn't mean drop everything else. It doesn't mean not go to work. It doesn't mean don't love your kids. It doesn't mean all that. It means focus. Give your attention to the one area in your life that if you really focus on that for the next 3 or 4 weeks will make a major difference in your launch pad of the 2017 best year ever that we are going to experience. Will you do that? Will you take the time to really focus, do an internal inventory, and I promise you, it will make a difference. It will make a difference in your life. So listen, for all of you that are listening, and it seems Jim just had to leave, so Jim, I love you. I'll see you when you retune on to this inspiration. And Brett, you're still there. I thank you so much, and Janet and Judith and all of you. It's time. You've been with me in morning after morning and morning. Now we're getting ready. It's a new year. This is the most exciting time. You might think that Christmas and all those other things are exciting. The excitement to me is a new year coming. But you don't want to waste what's left of this precious year. So do me a favor and do yourself a favor and take the challenge. Go within, one more time, do inventory. Take that inventory and prioritize. Come up with a prioritization of what's the one most important area of your life, one important thing in your life that's necessary for you to focus on, give attention to, so that all the rest may be easier or maybe not even necessary to get you ready for the best year ever, 2017. So, remember that beauty and change, inventory and priority happens inside. It doesn't happen out here. It happens inside. Take a moment. Just quiet down the world. Close it down. Go for a walk. Go out to nature. Close the door. Go into your closet, wherever it is at, and take inventory. Prioritize and find the one thing, and then focus on it. You're going to have a precious and beautiful day because of that. I'm Jeffrey Paul, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow because you're going to have bright smiles and more hearts for me. Share this, give comments to it. I found a winner from yesterday's share. You'll be receiving, and I'll announce them later today, who's going to receive the book. And I'm planning on thinking about giving out gifts every week in regards to those that share the message of inspiration on your Facebook. So be with me each and every morning, 7:30, and let's be inspired to change the world. First, inside and then out, because beauty and change begins within. I'm Jeffrey Paul. Have a beautiful day.